guys, so today I'm doing one of my kind of most requested videos, finally, and it is my skincare routine. And I feel like I have been putting this off for the longest time for some reason. And again, I'm filming in my bathroom right now just because it's like the easiest for me. But I did want to go ahead and film it finally because I feel like I have a set routine that I'm not gonna be changing up for a while. I'll let you guys know stuff that I change and stuff that I keep, stuff that I repurchase, stuff that I kind of interchange, just because I feel like some stuff is more worth it to splurge on than others, if that makes sense. So just to give you a little bit of background on my skin, I've never had problematic skin. I never had acne when I was like going through my teenage years. I don't have a lot of skin problems, so for me, my skincare that I invest in is not really like, you know, repairing or anything like that. It's definitely more preventative, preventing wrinkles, preventing like anti-aging, all that stuff. I have a lot of skincare products, but I do have some that I use every day. I'm gonna kind of go through the ones that I use every day and the ones that I don't. So, talking about the ones that I don't use every day, I think that'll be a little bit easier to start with. One is my Clarisonic, and I have the Clarisonic Mia. I've had this for about a year. Yeah, a year, because I got it last year on my birthday, and I honestly love this. If you don't have a Clarisonic, I would definitely suggest you get one, even if you don't have problematic skin. Like me, I was kind of like, I don't need it, like I don't have acne, like I don't need that stuff, but it has dramatically increased the like way my skin looks, increased to my skin for the better, if that makes sense. It makes it more radiant. I think that any fine lines that I may have developed, they're like gone. I know a lot of my friends think the same. I use this different amount of days every week. I would say I probably use it on average 4 times a week, sometimes less, sometimes more, but about 4 is the average. I definitely don't use it every day. The most I will use is about 5 times a week. The least that I'll use it is about 2 times a week, but I really like this. If I go on a trip for business and I'm gone for like 4 days, I will be like, I need my Clarisonic if I forget to bring it, because it is a little bit heavy. I mean, it's not really that heavy, but sometimes I'm just like annoyed to like bring it. But it's one of those products that I definitely, when I don't have it, I can tell right away. I'm just like, oh, like my skin feels like grimy and it feels weird because I haven't Clarisonic. So this is definitely one skincare item that even if you're just gonna buy everything at the drugstore, that's fine, you know, especially if you're young and you're like, you know, like younger than 20, that's totally fine. So, but if you, like, this is a great thing to ask for Christmas or for your birthday or for anything like that, just get it on your own. The Mia is all you need, unless you have a different type of skin problem. I don't really necessarily know why there's a Mia and why there's another one. I think it's just different like vibrations or whatever. But I highly recommend the Clarisonic if you are trying to like improve your skin, or even if you're just trying to see if it could get any better. Like if you say my skin is perfect, there's no way it could get better. I doubt anyone would ever say that, but I really recommend the Clarisonic. Another thing that I don't use every day is a face scrub. I would say I use a face scrub even less than the Clarisonic because I don't want to over exfoliate my skin and cause it to be too abrasive, if that makes sense. So this is the Laura Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. And again, this is one of those items where I'm not like extremely loyal to this brand or this particular scrub. I like it, I stole it from my mom. It's a really nice face scrub. I like that it's not super abrasive because I don't, again, like I said, I don't want to over exfoliate. It's like, I just grabbed it from the shower, so it's like dripping water. It has very small exfoliating beads, so it's not too rough on the skin or anything, but I really like this. So I have liked the simple face scrub in the past from the drugstore, the Aveeno face scrub. I really like the, which is the other one I like? What is that brand called? Bliss, the Bliss scrub. They have like one like that. And yeah, I just like Laura Mercier scrubs. I really like their face one, but this one is not like life-changing. So another thing that I do not use every single day is the MAC Cleanse Off Oil, and I save this more for more special like occasions, if I wear too much eye makeup, I can usually remove it just with my eye makeup remover or like my Pond's wipes or anything. But this, if I'm ever having like just, I don't know what type of mascara I put on that day, or if I had like false lashes on and a lot of heavy makeup on, like if I had gone out or something, I'd use this. Just put a little bit on a cotton pad and then you just like hold it over your eye and rub a little bit. You're so golden after. So I really like this, but it is pricey, so that's why I kind of like ration it out and don't use it every day. Now I'm going to move on to like my actual skincare of what I do every single day. And I will show you guys my cleanser, and I've talked about this before. This is the Dr. Hauschka Skincare Cleansing Milk. I love this. It is super gentle. The thing about this is it doesn't foam. So I still use it with my Clarisonic, but it was a little bit hard getting used to because you're not going to have that, you know, foaming coming up on your, when you're doing your Clarisonic, when usually I do. But I really, really like this. It's been super good to my skin. I haven't had any breakouts or anything ever since I started using this. I really, really like it. It's also a makeup remover, so it's a cleanser and a makeup remover. I've heard really good things about the cleansing milk, so it's not necessarily like a foaming cleanser or something that is like scrubby or too like not moisturizing enough, and I don't have a problem. My face is, I mean, I'm a combination skin. I'm like half oily, half dry, so this is not too oily, it's not too moisturizing for me, it's not too drying either, so it's a really happy medium. But I will go ahead and say that I'm not like dying to like go get this if I run out. Again, like I said, I like the Aveeno cleansers. I like the simple cleansers from the drugstore. I really like Bliss cleansers and the Dior cleansers as well. So I'm not, this is one of those products that I'm not like, if it runs out, I'm gonna need to order this online or whatever and get it. Like, I would like to get it again, but it's not like a must, if that makes sense. But I do really like it. So after I wash my face and kind of make sure everything is off my face, I use the Dr. Hauschka facial toner, and this I love. I would say I love this more than the cleanser just because I feel like it's super refreshing. It comes in a little like spray, so after I just like kind of spray my face as you would any like the Urban Decay setting spray or whatever, it smells like fresh roses. It smells so nice, and it balances and cleanses, what? It balances the cleansing process. So I don't really know what that means. I think that's what toners are supposed to do anyway, but yeah, I like this toner a lot. I really like the Dr. Hauschka brand. These are the two things I've tried from them, and they seem to be very organic. It's a holistic face care, so it's super natural, organic, very just natural stuff that you're putting on your skin. I think that's the best because you don't want to be putting like chemicals and fragrance on your skin, so I really like those. I forgot to mention this before, the toner, and this is what I use right after I wash my face, day and night, and this is Bioderma. And if you watch YouTube videos, I'm sure you have heard all about this. This is my second big bottle that I go through. To be honest with you, my last one lasted about 6 months, and I used it every day. So it's kind of about how much product you use. If you're gonna spend, I mean, this is $30, and you can only buy it through Amazon here in the United States. I think that you can buy it at some like specialty skincare stores or stuff like that. But I haven't been able to find it anywhere in stores ever. I've never seen it anywhere. I know you can get this everywhere in Europe and in Canada and kind of everywhere except the US. But it is a really interesting product. It's the cleansing water, I think. It is a M-I-C-E-L-L-E solution for sensitive skin. Cleanses, removes makeup, soothes. So I use this after I cleanse, and I still, like, I was telling my friend Heather about this because she was like, what is that? Like, do you need that? She always gets mad at me that, like, I overspend on products, but I love you for that, Heather. I need you, like, on my shoulder at all times. But this is one of those products that you, Clarisonic, you took a makeup wipe to your face, and you're ready to put your moisturizer on, and sometimes I take this off, or I put this on my face, and, like, more stuff comes off. I'm like, oh my gosh, like if I hadn't used this, I would have like dirt or something on my face. And usually it's not like makeup, it's like weird like dirt residue that you don't even think gets into your skin, but it's in there. So the Clarisonic doesn't get it out, makeup wipes don't get it out, just regular foaming cleanser doesn't get it out. this gets it out. So it's really great. I never use this as an eye makeup remover. I use this more just all over my face. It's super refreshing. So I actually use this before the toner and I really like it. So for the daytime, I have two moisturizers that I'm kind of using right now. One is the Jergens Natural Glow Face Daily Moisturizer with Sunscreen, and the other one is the Origins A Perfect World with SPF 25. Really like both of these. This one has tan, so that's why I use it about 3 times a week, and the other days I use this. To be honest with you guys, again, I'm going to be telling you that for moisturizers, a big important thing for me is that it has SPF, and that it may have a little bit of anti-aging or preventative. I guess that's kind of what goes along with the SPF. I'm not like dying to repurchase either of those. I feel like I could try a different brand and still be happy with it. A moisturizer is a moisturizer, you know, as long as it has SPF in it, you're golden, you know, you don't really have to. I think that I like to get my anti-aging and anti-stuff more at nighttime, because I feel like that's when you're resting and your body is like kind of like repairing everything. So during the day, I just make sure that it has SPF in it so I'm protecting my skin. My favorite daytime eye cream and probably my favorite product, hands down, that I've discovered this entire year is the Origins GinZing eye cream. And this eye cream works miracles. Like, I used to have such a big problem with under eye circles because I don't really sleep enough, or I don't know, it's just kind of a genetic thing too. And this is just such an amazing eye cream. I've had this since April and I've made a dent in it, obviously, but it's still a pretty good amount of product left. Just to describe it for you guys, it is a refreshing eye cream to brighten and depuff. Definitely for the morning time, and I was actually using this at night, and then I was like, I probably need to get like a different type of eye cream for at night, but I still, regardless, really like this for during the day. And it feels, I think it has caffeine in it, because every time I put it on under my eyes, I pat it down, it just instantly energizes. Like, my eyes feel so much more awake and just not puffy anymore. So if you ever have those problems, definitely try this out, and it's actually not a bad price. Origins is very well priced for what it is. It's, again, natural and just not super fragranced, not with a lot of chemicals, more of a natural skincare line. So I really like this. Moving on more to like eye makeup or makeup removers, like I told you guys about the matte cleanse off oil. I use that sometimes, but then something that I repurchase all the time is the Pond's Evening Soothe wet cleansing towelettes. These are just my favorite. They're from the drugstore. They're easy to find. They're always accessible. And I just really like these. I feel like they remove makeup the best, and they're not drying to my face, and they don't have a weird residue on my face either. They smell really good though. So if you don't like fragrance, I wouldn't recommend these, because they smell like it's chamomile and white tea. It smells like tea. But I mean, I love the smell of tea. So for me, it smells really good. And they're like an Allure beauty winner or something. I picked these up just by chance one time and just fell in love with them. And it's probably like my 20th pack I've ever gone through. I've been using this for like over a year and a half. My favorite eye makeup remover that I have used up until before I discovered the matte cleanse off oil is the Maybelline Clean Express Gentle Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. It's just a good drugstore one that I like. I used to use the Sony Hauschka one, but they like reformulated it. Don't use that anymore. I don't think it's good at all. But now I like this. If you don't wear like waterproof makeup, this will get it off. But whenever I do wear waterproof mascara, it's really hard to get it off with just this. But I just figured I would show you guys in case you're looking for like a drugstore eye makeup remover. Now I'm going to move on to my nighttime routine. And I will just, again, use the same cleanser, or sometimes I shower at night, sometimes in the morning, so that kind of depends on my Clarisonic schedule. So after I shower or whatever and wash my face, Clarisonic, do the Bioderma, do the toner, I will do my favorite face serum. I said that my favorite skincare product was the GinZing, but it might be this. It is the Korres Quercetin and Oak face serum. It is anti-aging and anti-wrinkle, and I love it. It's super well priced for what the effects are. It's about $60, I think, but I absolutely love it. It's one of those products where you notice effects instantly. I used to use the Lancome Genifique line. This is so much better, you guys, and so much more well priced and more natural and just more amazing. I just really like this. you were to try one product out of everything that I have showed, it would definitely be this or the GinZing eye cream, depending on if you're concentrated more towards depuffing or towards preventative, anti-wrinkle, anti-aging. Definitely go with this serum. The eye cream that I have been using lately is the DERMAdoctor WrinkleRevenge Rescue and Protect Eye Balm. Love this so far. I was going to include it in my favorites video, but I was like, I shouldn't because I've just been using it for about a week and a half. It's a very, very thick formula. It is, again, has the qualities of anti-wrinkle, anti-wrinkle or anti-aging qualities. So I really like this. It was recommended to me from the guy at Sephora, and then I also saw that Makeup by Tiffany D uses it, so I was like, yeah, this girl knows what she's talking about. Like, I always trust her opinion. So I really like this, and I think that I would actually try to try more products from this DERMAdoctor line because it is really good so far. So at night, after I apply the serum and everything, I do not use another moisturizer. I use the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil, and I use this every night. And I know it's kind of scary to think about putting an oil on your face, but do it, try it. I would try it out, get the small bottle first and see how your skin reacts to it. I bought this in a set around Christmas time and I use it every day, and there's where it is right now. Now, the pump comes out like this and it already has like a pre-approved amount. Sometimes I don't use all of that. So just gauge, because a little goes a long way with it. Obviously, this is not something I would put on during the day because it does leave your face kind of oily. But it washes right off in the morning. It actually sinks into your skin overnight. So every morning I wake up and my skin just looks radiant and very nourished and just feeling moisturized. This is, again, one of those products that whenever I travel, I have to have it because I feel like airplane and different air and adjusting to different climates really dries my skin out. And this just replenishes the moisture right back out. And this just replenishes the moisture right back to my face. I love this. And this is again, one of my holy grail products that I will repurchase and repurchase and repurchase. The last thing that I'm going to be talking about is a lip balm. And this is not a it's definitely not needed. But it is the Dior Creme de Rose. And I think it was Miss Glamorazzi the first time that I heard about it. This is getting right there. It's hidden a lot of pan. But it has an SPF of 10. It is a smoothing, plumping lip balm, and I just apply this right before bed, and it's so moisturizing, so luxurious. Such a great way to kind of pamper yourself before going to bed. You know, it's not something that I have to use every single night. Like, I don't feel like my lips are chapped the next day or anything if I don't use it. But when I do use it, I love it, and it just really replenishes your lips moisture again. I think this is better for winter, but I do use it during the summertime as well. I just wanted to show you guys in case, because sometimes I do feel like my lips are chapped, and this always just sets it right back up. So that was my skincare routine, you guys, and I hope that was okay and that was informative enough. Please let me know if you have any questions down below, if you want any recommendations, like drugstore recommendations. When I was younger, I used the Aveeno line. I really like the Simple line as well. Let me know, please. I'm an open book of whatever knowledge I have. This is just what works for me. Keep in mind, I'm 26, so if you're someone who is 35, it's going to be a different skincare that you're going to be using. If you're someone who is 12, obviously that's a completely different skincare. For me, I think that the best time to start doing like anti-aging and all that stuff is about like 23, 24, 25. I really started about when I was in my 20s. When I turned 20, I started buying really nice skincare and just taking really good care of your skin. Remember to use SPF. Remember to not use the tanning bed. That is so bad for you. You don't want to be all wrinkly when you're like 30. Don't do it. Protect yourself and you're in the sun. If you're in the sun, if you're going to lay out with your friends, going to go out on the lake or something, use sunscreen, because even if you're someone who tans and doesn't, get red, that's going to damage your skin. So just FYI, skin is the most important organ. That's your body, and you just need to protect it and just take really good care of it. And that's kind of like my philosophy. I'm super skincare obsessed. I think even more than makeup obsessed, and skincare is one of those things that I always use up. So please let me know if you guys have any questions. I would love to help you out. And thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!